We're setting off again today, and we're just finishing off our little breakfast, and then we're going to hit the road. We're leaving mainland Europe and going to the island of Fun, apparently in Denmark.
The town of Middelfart.
Is that the town of Middelfart?
Middelfart.
There's Middelfart over there. We're leaving Fun Island and going to
Old Zealand.
Old Zealand. Not New Zealand, but Old Zealand. So don't get confused there. Tuborg, which Paul's told me makes beer.
Yep.
Carlsberg, apparently.
Carlsberg.
Oh, what then?
Tuborg.
Oh, it's Tuborg a beer?
Yes.
Right.
Denmark's second beer company.
Okay, there you go. So it shows you how much I know about beer. Here we are in the middle of Copenhagen looking for our very brave camp that we're going to do. We're going to try and get what's called a sort of free camp, if you like. But it's a very cheap campsite. It's a car park of a marina, and for our family it saves us £40 a night. So we just tried our first kind of rough, free, non-campsite camping. So it was basically a car park in a marina, and there's electricity there and things like that, and you can use the marina facilities, showers and stuff. So it would have been ideal for us. It was £40 cheaper a night than what you would get at a campsite. So the type of travel that we are, I guess, is that we're not that bothered about the bells and whistles and the swimming pools and things like that, because we're not really interested in the campsite. We're interested in actually going out every day and doing something. So we literally just need basic facilities like shower, water and electric. So these sort of places on the off the beaten track and that are kind of just the overnighters work really well for us because they're so cheap. But unfortunately they fill up really quickly, especially this time of year. So that one was full, and there were three other vans waiting to go in as well. So obviously there's lots of people looking for this type of thing. I don't know why there isn't a bigger network of this, and people, you know, using their land and even their driveways to accommodate overnight families such as ourselves. It could be sort of residual income for them. So we're in the campsite, and so far we have to say we're very disappointed with Denmark camping for camper vans in general. Now, in certain situations, if you're paying £50 for your pitch, for example, that's quite a high cost. If then on top of that you've got to pay for your internet, you've got to pay any electricity used, and look, that's, you know, £60 a night you'd be paying in Italy, for example, but everything would be included. But here we're paying £50 a night, and basically it's a car park. So we're paying £50 a night there's no grass, there's nothing really here, no particular facilities for the kids. We have to pay more because we have 4 kids, so each one of your children has to be paid for, and it just feels like a real jip actually for families of a certain size. You just get slightly ripped off when you're doing this. You know, we're bringing our own home, we've got gas, we're using a small amount of electricity. I mean, it's not, you know, 4 children's plus worth of electricity, and it just seems nuts. So I just feel we're a little bit peed off about camping in Denmark, because so far it's been massively expensive. We're going to have to really step up on trying to get into some of these cheaper free parks, which are the same thing. It's a car park, a gravel car park with electrics, so there's nothing different there. It's just the price is much cheaper, you know. Like I said, it's £40 cheaper to stay in one of those. So thumbs massively down for Denmark camping for camper vans at the moment. I think that game could certainly be lifted if they want to get more families coming through. Right, we're going off today into Copenhagen for a bike ride. Everyone's in a good mood as usual, which basically is full on sarcasm because everyone's a bit grumpy, especially Lily over there. But I'm sure as the day goes on, we'll get much better. We got blue skies, we got cool bikes, and we're gonna have some fun because it's the Copenhagen Jazz Festival today. Cycling in Denmark is really cool, Copenhagen especially. Basically, there's cycle routes everywhere and it's really safe for kids. So we've just cycled through Copenhagen for about 5 miles and it's just amazing how it's so set up for it. Don't have to worry at all about the girls. So now we're going to go to Irma, which is a supermarket here, and go and grab our bits and pieces for lunch. Try and see what the plastic-free situation is in Irma. Let's hope that Copenhagen is a little bit more eco-friendly than some other places we've been to. So far it's a mix of non-plastic and plastic. We found strawberries in paper punnets, so that's really cool, we're going to get those. But unfortunately all the good stuff is all in plastic, as usual, including all the fruit. Triple wrapped in plastic. It's just a shame, it's just everywhere. It doesn't seem to be moving quick enough into this non-plastic sort of state that we need to be moving towards. So this is very plastic covered supermarket again. There's still, you know, 90% of the stuff in this supermarket is absolutely and utterly wrapped in plastic. So these are individual truffles. They look incredibly cool. Obviously a kind of new company, but not learning from the sort of plastic-free revolution that's happening at the moment, and has wrapped each individual truffle in 2 sets of plastic. So I'm sure there was a better solution to that packing issue. It's quite disheartening really that sort of progressive countries like, you know, Denmark, still everything wrapped in plastic, you know, to ridiculous degrees, and it's really disheartening because this has been going on for a couple of years now and things need to change, and they need to change quicker. At the moment it's moving much too slowly. So this is what we've managed to buy with our plastic-free haul. Strawberries, tomatoes and chocolate. Pretty good for a nice yummy plastic-free lunch. So this is the jazz school for kids in the middle of Copenhagen because it's jazz festival time. Riding at night in Vietnam is about the same as riding in Copenhagen in the centre. It's fairly full on. There's so many people and there's quite a lot of bikes everywhere, but it's still fine. The girls are coping really well. So this is the house of Hans Christian Andersen, or the last house he lived in. I love these houses because they've all these amazing courtyards at the back, you can see through there. So we're back after our day out and in Copenhagen. This is this is basically where we landed because we were all so knackered. It took ages to get home, we were really tired. So we cycled about 13 miles and then we walked around Copenhagen for a couple of hours as well. So we've had our full share. Tate's showing me that she's cut her finger on the bike, so we'll have to sort it out. We'll have to do all the medical stuff, make dinner, shower night tonight because everyone looks like they've been dragged through the mud. Oh, football semi-final as well. Goodness me. It's just full on. Okay, better get to it.
watching. I hope you liked our video. And don't forget to click on like below. Subscribe to the TaawkTV channel today. Bye.